Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. We are here today with we've got our first must-win game of the Career Mode. One we can't really lose early on in this season, otherwise we're going to look like chumps, to be honest. But one that would be difficult to win because it's against Manchester City, and I don't know who they've signed, but they probably signed some big names. If you didn't see the last episode, we took on West Ham in our opening game of the season at the London Stadium, and we showed what we were all about. In my honest opinion, we're 4-0 winners in that game. I think, to be honest, it's going to be difficult to stop us. As you can see here, we've got our first Carabao Cup match away as well at Peterborough. That'll be where some of the younger players get their little run out, to be honest. I'm quite tired because I'm in a little walk, and well, it's only 9 miles, which isn't a lot, but I am lazy, so it's a lot for me. Don't want to rotate anyone here. Yeah, we'll give Haaland a little run out, see how he does in the Premier League. Oh, I can't play Dembele over Vinicius and Sancho, can I? Because they're both insane players. Nah, I can't do it. We'll have to come as a sub. The only change is Haaland. And we also need our best squad as we can get anyway. Oh, sorry, Kanate is also in as well. But to be honest, yeah, we need our best squad because it is Manchester City. I don't know how they did in their first game. I'm going to check quickly. They won 1-0. Who were they against? They only won 1-0. Oh, they were against Man United. I forgot about that. But I just remembered as I was reading up. Just for confirmation, there it is. Now let's take a look at the news stories before we head in. Greenwood scores a brace as Bradford win over West Ham. I mean, yeah, Greenwood's starting off quite well in the new striker role I've given him. Greenwood scores a brace, like I said. Greenwood was in superb form for Bradford City, scoring a brace, which guided the side to a 4-0 win against West Ham United. So, good start for him. Mane is still at Real Madrid. We don't care about Bordeaux. Let's look at club news. Yep, Poland, still by Johnson. Bradford City Samurai surplus. Yep, he's going to be a loan. Hopefully someone will count him on loan. Lots of confusing contract extension because they give him enough money. I can fix that when I can go for another one with him, which isn't yet. And Kakache's re-debut is pretty good. So that's the news, really. We're going to get back to the normal length episodes now, I think, with the whole transfer... Well, not the whole transfer stuff, but you get what I mean. Like the whole preseason and everything. And the whole... Just starting the whole new season off. It's all past now, so we'll get back to normal length episodes, or at least more normal length anyway. It might not be completely normal length until after the transfer window is done, but we've done all our business that I think we're going to do. And we've got one unit of a team, if I'm being completely honest. Probably the best team in the world, based on overalls, but based on results, it hasn't been like that. We've got Donnarumma in goal, Hakimi and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks, Militao and Kanate as the centre-backs, Yuri Tielemans as the CDM, Vinicius Jr. and Sancho as the wide midfielders, Havertz as the centre attacking midfielder, and Haaland and Greenwood up front, with Greenwood, of course, captaining the side. He'll be the captain until this career mode ends now, unless he gets sold for an astronomical price, which could happen. If a team offers like a ridiculous amount, then I might not be able to turn it down, but otherwise he's going to captain the side until the end. But anyway, we're going into the Valley Parade now to take on Manchester City. Can't be arsed with our attacking scenarios, Joe. I'm just going to wait till the menu thing comes up. Let's get into it. See what we can do against Man City in our first big game of the Premier League season.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions.
Nice weather in Bradford on FIFA, like it's been nice weather in real life today.
I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Bradford City facing Manchester City.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done.
Who's the captain for Man City? Is it Ederson?
Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other.
That might have been Sané, but anyway, let's take a look. We've got our lineup as well first, I think, because we're the home team. But 4 goals in the last 3 matches. That, of course, includes pre-season.
I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, how do you stop him? 4 goals in 3 games. I suggest the defenders, not just one of them.
Hopefully Greenwood can give us the dub today, or be at least a big part in giving us a dub. For a big team, the Premier League champions from last season, they're only in our 2nd game. To be honest, this team that we've got beat any team realistically, and it should beat any team realistically. Who is their captain? Why do I not recognise that guy?
This is how it looks for the home side.
Anyway, this is our squadron.
Well, strikers like support. They've got support today in the number 10. They've also got 3 midfield players behind, 2 slightly wide and 1 just sitting in front of the back 4.
Thank you.
We've done a reshuffle of the old shirt numbers as well. I was going to have Havertz as 8, but I can't replace Flosik as 8.
2 wingers will provide the width, a very narrow 3
It's Garcia who's the captain, which is interesting. Anyway, we're going to kick things off here at the Valley Parade with Bradford City. Our first big game. Can we get our first big win with this new team? Not really, because Sancho's just been followed by Sané, which isn't the greatest start, but the ref hasn't seen anything wrong with the tackle, so it's also Sané that we have to try to defend here. On the Saka, gets the ball, and now Sané, or sorry, Sancho. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell was going on there?
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique.
That honestly should have been 1-0, and I don't know how it isn't. But like, what sort of defensive strategy was that there by our boys? I'll put custom tactics on now. You saw it at the end of the last episode, but the custom tactic isn't let's let them through. Havertz receiving the ball from the goal kick. Haaland. Vinicius wanting to run through here. He's number 9 now. Can't remember every single person who's changed shirt number, but there are a few. Some have remained the same. Like Haaland, he's going to be 28 until he leaves the club, if he leaves the club, which I hope he doesn't. Being real. Hakimi gets a tackle in, that should roll all the way back to Donnarumma. I'd be happy with a draw here. A win would be like even better, obviously. Oh, Greenwood couldn't get there before Garcia. And we could be in trouble here now. And what a save by Donnarumma. Oh my god, he could be our key to like being the best defense ever. I think that was Garcia, the captain, as well with the shot. But Donnarumma equaling it with a save. Only 9 minutes in to this match. Bernardo Silva towards Diallo. Caught by Donnarumma. Thrown away. Oh, I thought maybe make a run through, but apparently it delayed itself. I'm not sure why. And I don't know who's marking what or what's doing who and what's going on pretty much. I don't know what's happening. Vinicius to Haaland. We get back to Vinicius we can. Then back to Haaland maybe. To Greenwood. No, Diallo's got the run marked. I went for a hopeful play more than expectation, I think, on that one. Yuri wins the ball back though. Haaland. Yuri. Greenwood. Couldn't quite control it the way I wanted to there, and it's going to hopefully go for our throw, but I think Bernardo Silva might actually kept that in, and he has. Right, there's been chances there where Man City should have like scored. I'm not happy with that. Maybe we were doing better without custom tactics. Donnarumma punched it to Vinicius, and we're going to bring it away. Can we get it to Haaland? No. I was hoping Haaland might like use his height there, but obviously that wasn't on the schematics.
It's with Bernardo Silva. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it?
Hakimi gets to tackle him. Apologise once again if there's any lag or anything like that. I don't know what to tell you. Yuri. Greenwood. Oh my god. Oh my god, Greenwood is the key weapon.
keep it tight. That's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to
Greenwood
change.
is going to be our key to the Premier League title. We just have to unlock the fucking boundaries with him, honestly. That pass was sublime. And then Greenwood just absolutely burned away from Diallo, and there was nothing Edison could do about it in the City net.
A chance to revisit the goal.
1-0 Bantams.
He's showing his frustration on the sidelines.
Maybe not the dominance that we had against West Ham, but it's a goal. Third goal already in the Premier League from Mason Greenwood. He could be the breakout. Like, he's been a breakout star already, like for ages, and he's been the same player for this club for a while. But moving around to striker might be the best move I could ever possibly make. We'll see as the season progresses, of course. Wan-Bissaka didn't want to tackle Sancho for some reason, or Sané, I should say, for some reason. Obviously, if you tackle Sancho, there'd be words. Dressing room, but Konate gets to tackle in.
He's given it away.
I don't understand what's going on here. Like, why are my team allergic to Leroy Sané?
Now let's see what they can do here.
Why are my team allergic to defending against Man City? Maybe a better question.
Possession and patience, the watchwords. Into the middle from Bernardo Silva.
Oh, what a save again from Donnarumma. No challenge there. I think it was Piatek with the header. I couldn't be 100% with my knowledge on that one. But once again, Donnarumma puts the save in. Manchester City have got another corner for themselves. It's going to be Szoboszlai to deliver and Militao to clear.
Now what can they do from here?
For now, anyway. We're not putting a boot in? Okay, just don't want to. Understandable that we don't actually want to get the ball back. And give him a football. Okay, Sané's making a mug of Wan-Bissaka here, I'm not going to lie. Sané's making a mug of Bradford City here, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we've got away with murder there. It's off the post. We honestly should be 1-0, and honestly I don't know if we should be 1-0 up. Maybe Man City should be winning. They have been bloody dominant.
Splendid defending, and it needed to be.
Havertz gets it away. Yuri with a bit of a run here. I expect that out of him, I suppose, but I mean, he's doing it. Oh, I wanted to pass it to Haaland earlier, but it didn't do it. Oh, we scored it anyway, but like, it's just not how I wanted it to go. I wanted to pass it a second earlier. But, I mean, it's alright. Still a goal up. Can't complain, although I can complain a little bit about the defence. And I will, you know I will. You've been watching this career mode for 320 whatever episodes I've done so far, you'll know I will complain. The smallest, like, thing. Good good block, I should say, on Militao. Celtic went for the shot because he didn't really have any other options on. And you got to respect him for that, but it just wasn't going to go in from there. If I had, I would have been, like, it was insane, to be honest.
Beautiful pass.
Remember, I don't know if it was last season or a couple of seasons ago, we came up against Man City. It was Borja Iglesias and he scored like a goal of the season pretty much. I did pass that off before I got tackled, but mustn't have registered.
And now Garcia. He continues his run.
This is not how I want to play against the big teams. I want to show that we are like on the level of the big teams, not that we have to get lucky against the big teams kind of thing. Vinicius back to Haaland. No, I wanted him to switch it onto his left and he didn't. Pretty much, I think, is the story there that we're getting from that one. Wan-Bissaka receives the ball from Piatek. We could maybe build again, but yeah, I think you can guess what I was trying to do there with old EBH there, but it didn't work out. And for some reason I didn't lock on to Haaland with the pass from Greenwood there, but that's okay. Sancho can't keep the ball and we may be in trouble here. No time maybe he'll do some of the strength here, and he has. That's absolutely brilliant strength made of Militao. So it proves the strength does work, just not for Haaland. Greenwood, that's... Why is it going there then? Obviously I wanted to square that to Haaland. And it's just... Okay, yeah, that's fine. I maybe should have just gone with Greenwood. Let's go for a second with him. Hakimi gets a tackle in on Bernardo Silva, we can bring it away again. The majority of the time we seem to be doing okay in defence, but when we don't, Donnarumma's bailing us out like a king. Half-time though, the Valley, we're just edging up Man City when they honestly should be beating us. Greenwood, one shot, one goal. Hell of a ball played through for Greenwood's goal as well. Right to whoever the passer was. It might have been Yuri, I didn't actually see it. It could have been Havertz as well. I didn't actually check who the passer was. But obviously you can go back and watch and see the assist occur. And it was a very good assist. So I can't be complaining. But what I can be complaining about... Actually, no, I can't complain too much. Because we had 2 shots to 2 on target. We've been accurate. We've all got 42% possession though. However, they've got 6 shots, but only had 1 on target. So I don't know what's going on there in Man City. 58% possession though, so they're definitely holding the ball a lot more than we are. But we have the goal. Yeah, we have the goal. I can't really complain. I don't know who else, or what else, or what else to say really. I don't know if we need to bring anyone on. Stuttering all over the place. Stamina looks okay.
So they get the ball rolling in the second half, and Manchester City know they have work ahead of them.
Kick off the second half. Can we hold on to a massive victory here?
It's with Porro.
Or will we bottle it?
Rodri.
More importantly, can we add to our total? Vinicius attack play on Silva. And a throw to Manchester City. Were you going to throw it or? I don't commit to one guy there because there's 2 that can easily get the ball, and I can't mark 2 one player. Attempts and skills by Porro, but Hakimi read him like a book. Quite a boring passage of play here. Bosley took it by Hakimi. Haaland, oh, I don't know if I could have got Greenwood through there. I mean, maybe. Greenwood off to Haaland. Greenwood to Havertz. Passes don't really have enough on them to do really anything. But we'll give it a shot. Greenwood, no header attempt really there. Yuri off to Vinicius.
What can he do from here?
I tried to cut back and wouldn't. Man City making their first substitution of the game. Bernardo Silva coming off from, I'm assuming, Raheem Sterling. Yep, it is. Raheem the Dream. Still Man City. Vinicius off to Havertz. Yuri. Sancho. Haaland. Can't outstrength the defender for some reason. What the reason is. Oh, bugger. I keep Sané stopped. Atado's gone to a different club. I don't know what relevance that has to this game at all whatsoever. Militao with the block and it's cleared away. It might have been actually Kanate with the block. Militao clearing it. Greenwood though has got the pace of actual Laporte. Or does he? I mean, you might not do. He might actually not do, even though everyone knows that he probably does. What I've learned from this is Greenwood has 97 pace. Laporte also has 97 pace. And Sané's got Wan-Bissaka. Well, he had Wan-Bissaka for a while there, but then decided to turn back. I'm not sure about that idea. Greenwood accepts. Well, it wasn't intended for Haaland, but of course it won't go to its actual target. Why would it?
What can they do from here? The ball with Rodri.
They just try to build with passes here. Ref have just been fouled. Okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
Havertz.
Well, Derek, the game's pretty
After
simple.
Haaland.
Keep the ball out of one
Oh,
end
yeah,
and
makes
put it in
sense.
the other. The
Makes sense, I didn't actually pass it
creativity to
anywhere
do
near there.
that hasn't been a
Yuri
problem.
may have a
Put it
little
in
knock
the
as well,
net's
which is
been
a
The
problem.
forwards really need to shape up.
There is a solution, and his name is Kirchu. But like, not great.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Alright, we're going to make some substitutions, and even though the guy said, oh, I think he'll stay on, I'm not risking, like, anything. realistically. We'll bring Kutsu on. And we'll give Greenwood a little rest. He's got a goal today. Captaincy's automatically gone to Militao, which is not who I would have given it to there. Probably would have given it... Who would I have given it to, actually? Probably Haaland. Or Flossie, because he came on the pitch.
A change in the offing for City.
Alex Garcia coming off, though. We're switching our captain off, and so are they. Christian Eriksen making his way onto the pitch. And Greenwood and Tielemans both coming off. Greenwood with the goal, Tielemans with an injury. Flossie and Kutsu coming on. We need Greenwood as fit as we can for as many games as we can, because he is going to definitely be our driving force this season.
Corner kick played in. Will it be?
What a save from Donnarumma after it didn't switch to the player that I wanted to use. Raheem Sterling trying it. But Donnarumma with a save. They might go short here with the corner, so we need to keep an eye on that. Yep, not to. Maybe they should have done. Kutsu gets it away. Off to Havertz.
Sancho now.
Sancho's gone round Shaw here. I didn't mean to take that last heavy touch there. That's my bad, fully. I didn't want to do a heavy touch there, but I'd already registered it, and I apologise for that. And now Sancho's that position. Enjoyable. You obviously know he's going for here with this, but Wan-Bissaka not allowing it to happen. And another substitution now for Manchester City. I believe this is the final one. Piatek coming off for Mateta.
Inside the last quarter of an hour. Eriksen. Shaw. Teammates in the middle.
I don't speak at any point, by the way. I'm just concentrating on not losing this slender lead I have. I apologise. Havertz. Haaland. No ways of course the fucking right backs come across.
Well, in the second half,
Hakimi. After Havertz. I mean, it makes sense because the centre backs have fucked it, but like, that's not the point. Sancho. Haaland. Can't win out of that. Why would I? Why would I win possession? Like, who says, like, Bradford City's ever allowed to win possession in that sort of scenario? They're going to try and pass out to the wing, but not the wing that I thought of. They're going for the other wing. Hakimi. Not got Sterling on lock here. I have tackled him, but somehow Manchester City are not equal in this match. Believe it or not, I did actually tackle Sterling with Hakimi there, but it might not look like it because the game sucks ass. Somehow we're holding on against the Premier League champions. And I think I realised that somehow it is called Donnarumma. It might be the best signing of this career mode. Flossie didn't aim it for Haaland, but that's okay.
So Bosley, Eriksen.
Okay, Wan-Bissaka's been absolutely done here to shit. Militao, or not Militao, sorry, Konate. I'm giving Militao all the credit. And Konate's putting in a hell of an effort too. Flossie. Havertz. Can we pass it off, please? Not in that direction, though. I guess so. Kutsu. Vinicius into Haaland. Don't know if you don't try. We tried, I mean you. Well, we didn't know. But we forced a save out of Edison, kept him alive, kept him awake in this match. Just gonna lay it back. Donnarumma is just gonna boost it up the pitch. Offside probably against Flossie there, but it's alright. Keeps the clock running down. See what we can do here. Can we just not concede for the last little bit of game time we have left? Sane's trying absolutely everything he can to get his team back in, but Konate has been probably the better centre back today. Even though I've not given him a lot of credit for half the time because I just assume it was Militao. And City might play this too far back to get an equaliser. Can only hope. And again, I might be wrong. This might be their last chance. Will they get a chance out of this? They won't. They've been taking too long with the ball. And we get a sensational little win there. And at the moment in real life, Liverpool are going to be the champions of the Premier League. Obviously, I can't keep you guys updated on that, but as I'm finishing off this episode, I think Chelsea are beating Man City. Just like we beat Man City. Only the one goal in it, and it wasn't really that entertaining. The only entertaining parts were when Donnarumma was just keeping us in the game like a legend. And 2 clean sheets in 2 Premier League games from the Italian. And you've got to appreciate that from your goalkeeper. Take a look at the stats. 11 shots to 4 on target with 61% possession for Manchester City. 4 shots to 2 on target, 39% possession for Bradford City. We should have won that, but to be fair, their shot accuracy was atrocious. So I'm saying that balances out. 8.6 man of the match, Yuri Tielemans, Hakimi with an 8.2 as well, and Militao and Konate got the same rating, even though I thought Konate was probably a better one, which I suppose is fair. The Greenwood goal didn't really do much for his rating because he only finished on a 7.8. On the match for City, it looked like it was Diallo in the centre-back positions. It always seems to be defenders that are the best opposition players against us. So, I don't know what to tell you about that. Heading into a post-match interview. This cow's just strutting past on the hill like they own the place.
Just a couple of questions for you.
You were able to secure the victory today before half-time. Are you pleased with how things went in the second half? I mean, I can't complain. We held them off. Time to focus on our next match. So we were full value for the win today. I'm not really interested in dissecting today's performance. We already have our sights set on our next match. I can't give any of the other 2 options because it wouldn't have made sense. You managed to turn the tide and find a decisive goal. Given there wasn't much to split the 2 sides leading up, did you have any doubts you'd come away with the win? Of course, yeah, I had doubts. I'm not going to go with that. I'll just say, trusted we give it our all. Regardless of the outcome, I always trust my players to give it their all and fight until the end. They did exactly that out there today. If I could read words in order, that'd be beautiful. Diallo is one of the best players of the opposition today. How difficult was it to find a way past Man City's defensive lineup? Wasn't easy, to be fair. They did hold us off. You've got to give credit for Man City for the way out of this stall out. It wasn't easy to outpace them, and Diallo's performance made it even harder. But we still got the victory.
Thanks so much for your time. That's all the questions we have for you.
Probably won't be top now based on our goal difference, but we are, I think, the only team possibly, not for definite, but it might be the only team who's actually won 2 and kept a clean sheet as well, 2 clean sheets as well. The Liverpool have done that, and so Spurs. Never mind. Did Spurs win 4-0 again? Oh, they're playing Brighton. Newcastle and Brighton were their first games. No surprise they won 4-0 both times. Down the bottom end though, Leicester and Crystal Palace yet to get a point. Aston Villa joined them in the drop zone, but there's a lot of teams on 1 point at the moment, so wouldn't bet me to stay that way forever. We'll do some training now. I'm honestly hoping a lot of these get loan deals before the end of the window, or they're just going to be wasted. They won't get any growth unless it's by training, which I guess is still growth, I suppose. But they're not going to be playing. And even in the Carabao Cup game against Peterborough, I still wouldn't risk him. Probably Yartsev and Hill's kind of, level of players. If I do rotate some in, it'd be their kind of overall, rather than like Axelson's and all that. I'll still have a couple of big names on the bench in case we need saving for some reason against Peterborough. I wouldn't bet on it, but like, to be honest, this game is not the best. So I would also not bet against it either. We'll give one to I'll give one to Varenkov, who I'm hopefully also hoping he'll hopefully go. You know what I mean? Basically, I'm hoping he goes out on loan. I can't speak English. English is a difficult language. Anyway, I'm glad it is my first language though, because if I had to learn English from a different country, I think I'd struggle so bloody much. But anyway, we're gonna advance. Any more transfer deals? Quite weird we don't have any more transfer deals, but we do have an international due duty email here, which doesn't actually affect us too much, but it's probably going to be another one that comes through saying that a lot more players are going to be leaving. We've got Vinicius Jr. going out for Brazil, Adrian Militao also going out for Brazil, and Carbonero going out for Colombia, which is fine because on the left mid side we could put Dembele, and for a centre back we could put either Kanate or Upamecano, whichever one's not starting already. But I don't even know if we have any games in that time. I'm just going to quickly check. Do we have any games? 28th of August. Oh, we do. We have Stoke. Okay. That's fine. Stoke will be difficult. They just got promoted this season, so it should be alright. But anyway, this is probably one of the shortest episodes I've done in a while, because that's all I need to really cover for this episode. There's not much more I need to say. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, though. We got a 2-0 win over Manchester City. Spurs have got 3 wins in a row now. They've played their 3rd game. And West Ham have bounced back after getting smacked by us. Which is good for them, I suppose. But, like, Spurs have conceded their first goal of the season, but they won 2-1. Who was that against? Fulham. But hopefully we can beat Watford, which shouldn't be too much of a task, realistically. And maybe get on 9 points as well, I don't know. But that's going to end this episode, like I said. Once again, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you very, very soon when we take on Watford away at Vicarage Road, which doesn't feel like we played them a long time ago, because it wasn't. It was only 3 months ago that we did that. But we're going to be doing it again, and I'll see you soon for that.